Welcome back to Sports Showtime. Now we would normally present you with our athletes of the week, but since it's our last show, we're going to mix it up a little bit.
Since it's our last show until January, you know.
We ad-lib it, whatever.
You gotta get, instead of athletes of the week, athletes of the semester. It's about that time. Our male athlete of the semester is junior running back Charles Scott. Scott ran for over 100 yards in 6 games this season, including the first 4. He's racked up 1,109 total yards on 202 carries. Sweet Chuck ran 15 touchdowns this year with no fumbles. Incredible. He was named SEC Offensive Player of the Week and National Player of the Week during the season.
Go figure, an LSU offensive player that didn't turn the ball over. Our female athlete of the semester is junior midfielder Mallory Rutledge. Rutledge was named a second-team All-American and SEC Offensive Player of the Year. She also received first-team All-SEC honors. Rutledge scored 8 goals with 18 assists in 2008, ranking in the top 20 nationwide. She either assisted or scored every winning goal for LSU in the SEC this season.
Lots of reasons to celebrate, but you know, after a big play in football, soccer, whatever, players like to celebrate. I know you like to get down.
Always celebrate.
So we have our list of top 5 greatest celebrations in the LSU year.
That's right. Unlike our intramural flag football team, we don't have any TOs or Chad Johnsons.
Right.
But we do have top 5 plays, LSU style.
Guaranteed. Take you to the highlights. Number 5, LSU Ole Miss after a Jordan Jefferson to Terrence Tolliver touchdown. A 3-way shoulder bump. Terrence Tolliver, Demetrius Berry, Jordan Jefferson.
Number 4, LSU versus Alabama. Ricky Jean blocks the field goal, and then Tyson Jackson is ecstatic. Me encanta! He points to the sky and runs around.
Looking for somebody to hug. LSU Troy, the epic comeback that it was. Chad Jones picks the ball off, takes it down inside Troy's territory. The whole team running out in the field.
Pandemonium!
Jubilation. And look, here's Demetrius Berry at the end. He's about to take off his helmet.
I don't need a helmet.
Show his dreads. You know, show where he's from.
Number 2, LSU Alabama. Again, the defense getting loose before the game. Sports Showtime's own Big Faith getting loose with it. As unfortunately, the Tide would let loose on LSU in this one.
Nobody has moved like Big Fave, but maybe Melvin Harris does. A double backflip for Melvin Harris from Ole Miss after they get the big win in Tiger Stadium.
That's right, Jason. You know, we had our gymnast on earlier, and we asked him to rate that little move by the Ole Miss player, 8.4.
That's a little low, but he didn't keep it tight. Didn't keep the legs.
He should have rounded it off more.
I think so.
That's what they said.
Nobody rounds off quite like Ashley Herney.
That's right. It's time for another commercial break. When we come back, we'll have Tim Zimmer. I know you're excited.
Love Tim Zimmer. But stay tuned. This is Sports Showtime on Tiger TV.
Welcome back to Sports Showtime. I'm Tim Zimmer, your fantasy expert. It's been a great fantasy season. In our final show, I'm going to give you a little advice along the way. One player who should have a huge game this weekend is Roddy White. White has dominated the Saints in the past 2 games. Last game, he had 68 yards in receiving and a touchdown. Look for White to repeat his performance once again this week. Now, with Ken Dorsey starting at quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, the only fantasy player left in Cleveland is Jamal Lewis. Facing the Tennessee Titans this week isn't a great way to post big numbers, but look for Lewis to be on your bench this week. Now, if you have running back out this week or he's going to be out for the rest of the season, look for Sammy Morris to be a great pickup. Morris got the goal line carry last week for the Patriots, so they put a little trust into him. Look for Morris to put up a decent game against the Seahawks. And finally, a player that you may want to avoid is Vincent Jackson. Jackson is Phillip Rivers' go-to man for touchdowns, but facing one of the best secondaries in the NFL isn't a great matchup. So look for Jackson to be locked down on Thursday night. This has been your Fantasy Minute. Back to y'all. Over.
Thanks, Tim, and always great Fantasy Minute.
And he's got a fresh do.
That's right.
Tim Zimmer's fresh haircut.
That's right. That's going to do it for us.